certificate, battalion membership, all 3 pages with validity on September 30, 2026 for jump rate and December 14, 2026 for CDH transaction. Also, they have submitted valid DTI registration certificate with validity until December 17, 2026 for jump rate and September 21, 2027 for CDH. Submitted also a valid tax clearance for year 398 series of 2005, valid until July 21, 2027 for January, and January 22, 2027 for CDH construction. Also, they have submitted updated audited financial statement with date of filing last March 10, 2026 for January and April 28, 2026 for CDH. Also, they have submitted valid PCAB license and special PCAB license and valid joint venture agreement valid until August 11, 2027. As per manual evaluation, Mr. Chair, builders and enterprises CDH construction joint venture pass. For project requirements, we have also attached organizational chart for the contract to bid. Also, we have attached list of contractors, pay personnel to be assigned to the contract with the complete qualification data. Such as the following: project manager, the government issued ID for Gingoog sa account. Project engineer with valid PRC license and project engineer certificate for James Villarosa. Materials engineer with the name of Maria Dunalay Aurelia with valid PRC license and materials engineer certificate. Safety officer in the name of J. De La Cruz with government issued ID and health certification. Foreman in the name of Edwin Pagador with government issued ID. Health personnel in the name of Mona Lisa Sultan with government issued ID and first aider certificate. They've also attached list of contractors made arrangement and based on list under purchase supported by proof of ownership, purchase, and certification of availability of equipment from lessor for the duration of the project. They have also attached general information sheet reflecting the ownership information. Also, they have attached ISO 9001-2050 certification requirement with validity until June 22, 2029. Also, we have attached omnibus form statement in the form prescribed by GPPB, duly signed and notarized by Attorney Naik Malawali. Also, we have attached bidders' computation of net commercial contracting capacity amounting to 1.1 billion for Jamray builders, less 8 ongoing projects amounting to 85 million. And for CDH, their NFCC is 1.5 million, less 1 ongoing projects amounting to 26.6 million. Also, we have attached neither single largest completed contract or XLCC similar to the contract to be bid. For jump rate, we have attached but no projects enlisted. And for CDH construction, they have 1 project enlisted. So that's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, for
Ang same contract ID, 26KK00330, construction of Camuayan Bridge, Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. Technical proposal submitted by Real Construction and Supply Incorporated as the preliminary examination of their technical component of the bridge. They have attached bid security declaration as their bid security prescribed form, duly notarized by Attorney Ryan Eric Santiago. As to Class A documents, they have submitted a valid registration certificate with platinum membership, all 3 pages, valid until November 25, 2026. They have also attached their valid SEC registration certificate with a registration date on April 14, 2016. They have also submitted their valid mayor's permit, valid until the end of the year, December 31, 2026. They've also submitted their valid tax clearance for EO number 398 series 2005, valid until June 10, 2027. They've also submitted their updated audited financial statement 5/May 14, 2026. They've also submitted their valid Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board PCAB license. Expiry date will be on March 29, 2027. As to manual evaluation, Relay Construction and Supply Incorporated passed. For project requirements, they have submitted, touched their organizational chart for the contract to be, together with list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification data for the following personnel. Project engineer in the name of Renato Castaneda, supported with a valid government issued ID. For the project engineer in the name of Rudyard Castaneda, supported by valid PRC license and enlistment in DO 77 series 2026. For the materials engineer in the name of Helmer Clyde Cabural, supported with a valid PRC license and materials engineer accreditation certificate and ID. For safety officer, they have submitted the valid government issued ID and cost certification for Ryan Subang. And for their format, they have submitted the valid government issued ID for Lorenzo Rosal. And for the health personnel, they have submitted the valid government issued ID and first aider certificate for Ryan Subang. They have also submitted, Mr. Chair, the list of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units owned to be assigned to the contract owned lease under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership, lease agreement, purchase agreement, and certification of availability of equipment for the duration of the project. They have also submitted their general information sheet or GIS reflecting the beneficial ownership information. And for their ISO 9001-2015 certification, they have attached with a certificate registration number 2709-240-16312. The certifying body is the United Accreditation Foundation. The initial registration date was on 2024 and valid until 2026 of September 2027. They've also submitted their omnibus sworn statement in the form prescribed by GPPD together with the original notarized secretary certificate, duly notarized by Attorney Ryan Eric Santiago. And for their bidders computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC, amounting to 5,832,000,000 already deducted from their ongoing 5 government projects amounting to 376 million. And for their bidders single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, they listed one project amounting to 143 million. Since we're awaiting for the result for the electronic evaluation using CWA, as a manual evaluation, the line construction as a line for failure task. Mr. Chair, may I request permission to leave? I have visitor waiting in my office from your office.
Okay. Okay, noted. So we are done. The preliminary information of the technical proposal and pending the result of the electronic evaluation actually manual evaluation, all the contractor, but actually criminal coordinator. So we will do this with the technical of vigilance. For financial proposal, for 2023-2029, completed by the rate, to be evaluated by Camuayan, and for it, I to be evaluated by
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 26300030, construction of Camuayan Bridge, Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. Financial proposal submitted by Relay Construction and Supply Incorporated as the preliminary examination of the financial component of the bid. The bidder submitted their bid form duly signed, their bid prices and the bid of quantities, all pages signed. Also, they have submitted their detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with a bid, all pages signed, and their cash flow by quarter and payment schedule duly signed. Their amount of bid as read is 88,169,841 pesos and 91 centavos. In words and in figure with no discount offer. I repeat, their amount of bid as read is 88,169,841 pesos and 91 centavos. In words and in figure with no discount offer. Since they have submitted all the required documents for their financial component of the bid, and their bid amount as read is below the approved budget for the contract, Relay Construction and Supplies Incorporated, overall rating pass.
Hello. For contract ID 2688-30, submitted by WDF Construction and Supply. WDF Construction and Supply submitted the required document for the financial component, DB form. The bid prices in the bill of quantities, legal estimate, including a summary bid, indicating the use requirement of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rental fees in the current bid, and the quarterly monthly cash flow and payment schedule. And with a amount of 88,282,369 pesos and 44 centavos. I repeat, 88,282,369 pesos and 44 centavos. In working figure, no discount offered. Since the construction supply submitted all the required documents and the bid amount is less than the ABC as to the financial component, WDF construction supplies overall rating.
Construction plates, one-way Kibanban, safety on plus 3 Treatment plus 1 plus 3 for saving, Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. For the preliminary examination, clinical component submitted by DPWH Construction. Text and dictate the electrical construction, we are 20 all sides. Let submitted the bid form. Let also submitted the bid prices of the bid quantity. Let also submitted different estimate including a summary bid including the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and payment mechanisms in the coming of the rate. Let also submitted the quarterly monthly cash flow payment schedule. Since WD construction, submitted not the requirement, with the big amount of 88,174,984.53, vehicle operate. Anyway, 58,174,984.53 centavos. Since WDF submitted the bid, zero daily ABC, this is the amount left on WDF construction supply cost. That's the mistake. President, for the sake of that ID 26KA0030, financial proposal submitted by January Builders and Enterprise, CPH Construction Joint Venture. As for preliminary examination of financial component of the bid, they've attached the signed following documents: bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, and their cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. Their total amount of bid as read is 87,993,000 196 pesos and 12 centavos in words and in figure with no discount offered. I repeat, their total amount of bill as read is 87,993,196 pesos and 12 centavos in words and in figure with no discount offered. Mr. Chair, since Jamboree Builders and Enterprise, CDH Construction Joint Venture submitted all the required documents for their financial proposal, and their amount of bid as read is below the approved budget for the contract for 26-0030. Their overall rating is passed.
Hello. For contract ID 2060-0029, submitted by the Light Construction and Supply Incorporated. Rely Construction and Supply Incorporated submitted the required document for the financial component in form. The bid price of the bill of quantities is estimate to be a summary sheet, indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rate, and equipment used in the carrying out of the bid, and the quarterly, monthly, cash flow, and payment schedule. All are attached with the bid amount of 87,998,831 pesos 38 centavos. I repeat, 87,998,831 pesos and 38 centavos. In words in the figure, no discount offered. Since the Rely Construction and Supply Incorporated submitted all the required documents, and which amount is less than the ABC, Rely Construction and Supply Incorporated as to the preliminary examination of the financial proposal, overall rating passed.
Mr. Chair, still on that ID, Kamusta Okinola, the grades, Barangay, Kibanban, taking from Latin, taking plus 3 for training Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. For the preliminary examination of unit of component, rebates submitted by the family gateway, enterprises, PNAs, construction, individual. Next, submitted their bid form, their bid practice in the quantities. The local committee different between the way someone came with the release price of the construction materials, labor rates, and the equipment income. The local committee the property monthly asking the release payment. The things without the government of the countries, and the construction validity of the required document, with the total with amount in PCIR and invoice, excluding discount of rate, 87,993,963.52. I will pay 87,993,963.52 centavos. That's all this.
Okay, so, Elito. Okay, so we are done with the preliminary examination of the technical and financial proposal of the two projects. So still, The result is pending with the result of electronic eligibility evaluation. So once we are done our technical issue of the result, we issue a notice to the respective leaders that schedule as well the live schedule of the venue. Okay, kita masih mau balikan sama ang electronic eligibility rapid electoral office notes. One correction na so nakalive man nito, pwede lang mag-use sa mga pero mag-inform lang kung ano tayo schedule sa result sa electronic eligibility. Pero as to the bid amount, wala no changes lang. Result kasi sa eligibility level, eligible ba din yung mga contractor. As to the manual evaluation, okay man lang mga document, but we still run the electronic eligibility. For clarification na kung sa ipon. Pero as to the bid amount, sa mga contractor ng bid, wala, hindi rin dapat say, ano niya mga bidders, hindi na po sa pwede na tumagad ng mga bidders. Dahil so, if you are done, so we can really the goods of the weekend. So before we end up with the work, any clarifications or concerns from our user map. Barangay, not tanong ng barangay. So once mag-start ang project, nanagin sa budget, so hindi mo babalakan kung buwan, nanagin sa budget, kung ayun hindi natulay. So pag mag-implement na, mag-conduct po ang construction ng implementing office o pre-call. So, pakabalo niya po mo, terus adjust ang kasi ang contractor na pag-start during the pre-construction. So, ipawaya sa mga construction. From our viewers, today also, from our online viewers, today, not also. So, mostly, nakakaroon ko, siguro mga per animal ka. Because may pautalan sa inyo pag-mabit kung karoon sa mga viewers. Mostly mga September, kay magkandang naman po yung post one to lowest capacity. And then, so, more na siguro mga information. And to all the bidders, so subject for the legal bid evaluation, and to the arithmetic errors, to the what? For the initial ma'am, baka makilala mo ma'am na ang BSA rin, napaisahin na may mga changes during the bid evaluation sa computation ng silang mga bid amount. So, napay mga changes sa bid amount so, during the arithmetic error. So, in fact, clarification, they parang wala na. So, there's no clarification, so we adjourn for the open office for civil work only, and we can proceed with the opening of the goods and services. If you have any participants from we will request our procurement head to read the attendance if we have visitors or prospective bidders attending today.
Mr. Chair, I would like to acknowledge the participants for back attendance, back chairperson, Agent Tony Market Barangay, back vice chairperson, Engineer ng CE Balingasag, back provisional member, Engineer ng highest human right, and for the duty authorized executive from supplier, Edwin Yago, from E&R Enterprises and Cuba. Yung subject mo. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Agent Sir. So we see for members, mga kapatid, mga kapatid, kita. So, here we have Oro, and I would like to inform everyone that this meeting be like this to our official YouTube channel for transparency. And our main agenda today is the opening of bidding for the goods and services development project. PR is with the project ID 26DPWH 005 to supply and delivery of mineral materials to use for activity 41X. Repair of bridge deck along BCIR and GCVR of Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. And we have only low meter with ENR Enterprises and Construction. No, we have our procurement factor and we go for what we have. For ENR Enterprises and Construction, we were rated by engineering.
For activity 41 to repair the bridge deck along BCIR and GCVR involved Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. Bidder, E&R Enterprises and Corporation. As for the technical component of the bid, they have submitted their valid futures registration certificate, valid until April 14, 2027. They have also attached their DEI business permit, valid until November 19, 2029. They have also submitted their valid and current mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2026. They have also attached their statement of ongoing and similar completed government and private contracts with no ongoing projects and 3 completed government contracts. For their audited financial statement, they have attached the stamp received by BCIR. Date of filing was on April 14, 2026. They've also attached the compilation of NFCC amounting to 133,251,240 pesos only. And for their tax clearance, per EO number 398 series of 2005, but until January 19, 2027, with a tax identification number of 107-091-982-000. They have also attached their bid security declaration as their bid security, duly notarized by Attorney Keith Jasper Meir. And for the statement of similar largest completed contract, one project amounting to 2.1 million. They have also attached their technical specifications proposal, also their delivery schedule, also their manpower requirements, and their after-sales service for 3 months warranty. They've also attached their originally duly signed omnibus sworn statement, duly notarized by Attorney Keith Jasper Meir. Since E&R Enterprises and Construction submitted all the required documents for the technical proposal. Their rating is passed.
Hello, we are not the preliminary information. The ENR department construction fund for the technical feasibility. So we proceed with the financial support.
There. So the opening of the for 26 GKK 0005 submitted by E&R Enterprises and Construction. They have attached the original and bill signed and bill acquisition financial bid form. Also the original bill signed and published price schedule. Their bid amount is 3 million pesos only. In words and figure with no discount offered. The bid amount is 3 million pesos only. In words and figure with no discount offered. Since E&R Enterprises and Construction attached all the required documents for their financial proposal, and their bid amount is below the ABC, E&R Enterprises and Construction passed.
Hello, so we are done. We preliminary information of the technical and financial proposal. So this shall now undergo for re-evaluation, which includes checking on the completeness and correction of scientific errors. After re-evaluation, the bid will be ranked. And the winner with the lowest calculated bid, we have only the bidder, so subject for cost quality. So before we end, any clarifications or information with none, so any motion for the adjournment of this opinion? That's great.
Mr. Chair, I move for the adjournment for the opening of bids for goods and services dated August 11, 2026.
This is for movement to conduct and declare the opening of bid for the goods and services and work. So thank you everyone. Good. Thank you.